last update we gave you. As you can hear, the wind outside is terrible. My hand is getting very pink and it is frostbitten. It's incredibly cold. I've said it about 2 or 3 times now, but it is so cold out there. And while we were doing the quarry shot, it started tipping down. With a lack of light, it went out of focus. The camera was getting wet. A car typically that should never come up here came past. So everything's going wrong. So we're abandoning the shoot. Dave Thomas, director of Necronomicon. Today we came back to the quarry to do the quarry scene where the main character Al is transported to the second location. Totally confused, standing looking around him. It's windy, it's raining, it's cold. We got better clothing on today, except for the actor who's still wearing his typical clothes, collar and tie. We walked all the way up that mountain there. That's pretty steep. It's steeper than it actually looks. We walked all the way up there, and if you pan to the right, we didn't know about it. Looking to the right, there's the sodden path. Why we didn't see it, we don't know. We just thought, hey, we'll film all the way up there at the top. And I just started climbing.
Blue screens. Don't you just hate them? Don't you just hate talking about them? It sounds so simple in theory, but when you try and do it, it's impossible. You need a perfect shade of blue, and with that you need lights. We didn't have any lights, we had lamps. Of course it's going to be impossible. Also, if you have the slightest shadow, it's going to flicker like hell in post-production. This was always going to be a problem, but we persevered, and in the end, we got it right.
Okay, do it again. But when you're looking around, it's okay, but looking around, pause as if you're like, you're stunned by it. Pause for about 5 seconds, and then very slowly go. Okay.
So, 50 hours later, after shooting a lot of footage, accumulated in 8 Necronomicon 1-hour tapes, the film was in the can. Now all that needed to be done was to edit it, and that's where the fun really began. Post-production, editing, dubbing, music, it was all a lot of problems. Over 100 hours were edited. Of course you're going to have a lot of ups and downs while editing. Sometimes we're good, sometimes we're bad. The bad points came when the computer broke, when the capture card went faulty, when I saved over the save file, and of course a lot more. But after this incredibly long process, the film got edited, and after the special effects were put on, thanks to Ron C. Capone in Michigan, the film was ready to be seen by the public.
Pretty damn nervous. I've never done anything like this before. Actually, it's the first time that my film has been shown to the public in an event like this. Obviously, it's been to competitions, film festivals, and seen on like college open days and stuff. But the stress comes when people want to see my film. They've been invited, and hopefully they'll show. And it's one of those things, like where it's the anticipation. What are they going to think? I'm petrified, but here we go. Lights, camera, action.